Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, played right into his path. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Fires from distance. And the ball's come loose here. Crossed into the middle. And here's Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he can clear it away. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run. Showing great feet there. Terrific header! Just to show off his quick feet. Has a look and place it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And back to the keeper they go.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Serginho, and he's intervened well there. Koundé. Now it's Mbappe. France looking to pass their way through. Arthur.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through, and he's whipped it across. Upamecano tries to clear. Arthur. Neymar! He's got away with one there.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Hernandez.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Camavinga. Rabiot. And here's Kante.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Serginho. And that interception will... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half.
Oh, what a mistake! He's found a way through. Chance! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 22, Harun.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 8.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, and he's had it hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Romario is offering a right smile there.
Rabiot. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Was 71,898.
Camavinga has created one goal already. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Romario. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Camavinga. They're urging him to shoot. Now the finish! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
France find a position of real strength now. Roberto. And that's another good win of the ball. Barcola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is Conte. Oh, super find. And he is slightly under. He's going for goal! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Brazil really have been second best here, second to every ball, and
the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
France certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Danielson. Coming on the field is number 17.
That's earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fabinho. Now it's Romario. Now it's Neymar.
4
Crunching
minutes
tackle.
has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Thuram! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 27.
And there goes the final whistle. Brazil cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent hit! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Griezmann. Bayer Leverkusen yet to have an attempt on goal. Bremer. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's headed upfield. That is a great pick out. He's found the way through. That's going to go a long way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Half an hour played now. Now it's Cavani. Cavani unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No joy this time.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Romario. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van der Vaart. Romario. Rafinha. Alexander-Arnold. Rafinha. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's gone loose. And that'll be the final action of the first half. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Romario. Number 21, Messi. Coming on the field, number 4,
And we're off again.
Number 24.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely ball. Hits one! And yes, it's there!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Daniel van Buiten. Number
Final
22,
checks on the touchline.
Martin
A change
Caceres.
about to occur.
Number 15,
So the first
Griezmann.
moment of real
Coming on the
significance.
field.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Number 19, Costa Curta. Number 7, Guti.
Well, he was clearly
The attendance
disappointed
for this
with that
match
pass.
was
Quality deserted them
72,306.
when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta gets into some space. Out for a throw. And that's played in low. Saliba gets good distance on it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Rafinha. And that could set him on his way. Good effort from distance. Had a shot. And that would have won it.
Paredes really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
And the pass is intercepted. And he's going to be disappointed with that.
Kayserispor have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ernest has a look and plays it forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, good-looking ball.
Bayer Leverkusen have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Osimhen! And that would have been some goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Kayserispor with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Vaart. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort and Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does, and in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Neymar gets into some space. He is through here!
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Schneider. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Schneider. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Batistuta delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he's being shifted off it. He could be in here. Romario. Caceres got a long way forward to join the attack. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Schneider. Romario. And Romario! He's got away with one there. Messi. Schneider.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Schneider goes on a run down the left wing. There's the whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Hello, attendees. This is
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres. Number 5, Martin Cassidy.
And we're underway again.
Coming on the field.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, the ball's come, and again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Well read, nice interception. Musiala. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. And it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? He's had it taken off him. No, that's been intercepted.
The attendance
Well,
for
this
match
is
was
exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
71,898.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Showing great feet there. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pinches it off. Can he finish? It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. David Villa. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Couldn't squeeze it through. David Villa takes control of it and he's on the move.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Schneider. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance for the header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Number 7, Raphael van der Vaart. Coming on the field, number 15, Guti. Number 18, Zaraberto.
Batistuta.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. He could be in here. Oh, it's come loose. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Rodri voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
This is a lost children's
How would you sum
announcement.
up? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Neymar. He's gone forward. He's got a side of goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Torres is in a really good position out wide. And that has been cleared. Dinks one through. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Batistuta. Schneider. And that's caused a worry or two.
Schneider just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's Cáceres, Neymar.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me.
He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! It's there! First blood drawn. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, what has happened here? He rises! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter.
It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's in on Romario! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the whistle for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Staff room immediately.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we are back on the way. White. Header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted upfield. White.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He has found the way through. Neymar, he's got tall. Defending of the desperate variety. David Villa. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, and he's through the middle. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
The attendance for this match was
Now it's Messi.
70,987.
White. Costa Curta cuts out the pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared without hesitation. Ball's gone out of play. Picked up, he's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Corner number 3 coming up. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. Batistuta. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Schneider. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Romario. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Substitution on the field.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Messi! And yes, it's there!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Nicely aimed pass. Romario, and Romario! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
After 88 minutes.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Number 7.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
On the field is number 18.
It's become a case of men against boys.
There will be 5 minutes added
Good
time.
read. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch.
Number
Where
20.
to next?
Yeah.
And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Romario, very much the hero in
Hello
this game.
attendees, this is
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive
Hello,
nerves.
everybody,
The prospects are
and
so
welcome to
great,
today's
the
match.
potential, be it financial or
Against
reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Oh, that's ambitious! Oh, he's really drilled it. And now the breakaway. Thuram. He's gone for goal. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
France just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their
Fires from distance. No joy this time. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Mbappe, Griezmann, it's Griezmann! Goal! France! And France are in front!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substitutions taking place.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Neymar. Well, he's not getting any further than that. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's from Mario. To Roberto.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chance to finish. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. Some resolute defending there. Conte. Brazil have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Just the keeper to beat! Shapes to shoot! It's in! Brazil are back in business!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a shade optimistic. And now they can clear their lines.
2
Neymar.
minutes has been indicated.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed buried. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then
Thuram! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Great
The
chance!
attendance for this match was
And he has kicked it out
72,306.
somehow.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Goes without saying, that was poor. Griezmann, that is a brilliant interception. And he's there to get it away. Now it's Romario. And smartly reclaimed. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Brazil go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Denilson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a fabulous ball. Decent hit! They are rampant! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
For Brazil.
Perfect placement, the one
76
place the
minutes
keeper
is
couldn't reach.
number
Well, Peter, I
20.
think the keeper...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Neymar. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance with a header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Gakpo, showing great feet there. He is just caressing the ball. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho, some really good ball movement. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Serginho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Right, Schneider. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Serginho. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Vaart, got a shot away! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? The Netherlands have their second corner now. Terrific header! Goal, the Netherlands! The breakthrough strike! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Frimpong. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Danilo. Denilson. And it's Neymar. It's Belletti. De Roberto.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Frimpong with the clearance. And that's a throw-in. And that's not going to reach. Van Nistelrooy. Gabriel. That's a nicely measured pass. Van der Ven.
2 added minutes has been
Good play
indicated.
on the left-hand side here. Now the finish! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Now it's Neymar. Brazil finding their passes. Schneider. Played back in. Gakpo. Schneider. Fabinho. Brazil still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And that's another good win of the ball.
Substitution. The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Danilo. Danielson. Danielson is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. This is promising.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, here's a chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Romario was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Van der Vaart tries to clear. Out to the left it goes. Gabriel Jesus.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Brazil have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. He's got the shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
Gakpo really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Not the most accurate pass.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fabinho cuts it out. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, it's a nice side. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Describes...
Shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Torres. Tries to get it clear, and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff. Chance to finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Van der Vaart really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's a chance.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked out the run. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Caceres. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Real chance! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Adams spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodrigo is onto it in a flash.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Ernest. Now it's Torres. He gets big. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Rodrigo. And that has put paid to that. That has ended up in no man's land. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 20, Jan Koller.
Here we go again then.
Substitution in progress.
Rodrigo. He's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mohamed Salah gets flagged offside. He's played him through. He's got the shot away! That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland! Haaland! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That has not gone well.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
987.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Madrid have it back and can go again. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Now it's Neymar.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, in he goes again! Goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
After 78
There was
minutes
no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again.
Number 8.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only...
It's Neymar! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
After 86
A
minutes...
truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution on the field.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Romario!
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Belletti. Now it's Guti. There's the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the... Goes in for the header! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Drogba. Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle. Big header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And here's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, shooting chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for the runner. Oh, it's Batistuta. Batistuta is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bastoni clears. And here's Torres. Oh, it's come loose. Shapes to shoot. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lloris. And it's Cáceres. Neymar. Batistuta. Batistuta. And that is a little undercooked.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van der Vaart is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, that's a key interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. There's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
So there was the first half. What a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Number 20, Jan.
Oh, he's getting hounded. And he's let fly. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Scholes. Romario. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he was quick to react. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar. Adams with the clearance. That's a decent clearance.
The attendance for this match was 71.
Well, played right into his path.
49.
Belletti. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Caceres. Ernest. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Substitution on the field, number 5, Martin.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19, Costa Curta.
Roberto Carlos. Scholes. Denilson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's found him in space. Ernest. Romario. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gets his pass away. He can run onto that. Neymar.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Ernest. Coming on the field is number 15, Guti.
Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. He's got two. Sticks it away. And they've got their lead back. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Guti. Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Roberto Carlos puts his foot on the gas.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, now
added
he's
time.
gone for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the number on the board is 3. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Not to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Just eases him off the ball. Harun. And he's straight offside. Still goalless at the moment. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. He's having a hit! Oh no, what has happened here? And again! Oh, that looks a good ball through. Picked out brilliantly. Great hit! In for the pieces! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's definitely not his best. Shifted upfield. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. He's had a shot! Oh, that's another chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Harun is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. This time, surely. He has done it. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Oh, they could be caught out here. His big chance. Harun! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive. A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous...
It's Neymar! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Van der Vaart. He's shifting through the gears here. Fernando Torres. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And there's the end of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Please report to the
This
staff room
looks
immediately.
well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres. Coming
Here
on
we
to
go again,
replace
then.
him is number 20, Jan Koller. Substitutions taking place.
That's a shade optimistic. Adams, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer, Belletti, Koller, Ernest. He's picked his way through. Oh, super! Romario! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And here's Batistuta, and he's surging through. That's a sharp pass. Taken back almost at once. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
The attendance for this match
now
was
a sudden chance to counter.
70,987.
And claimed it back swiftly. Koller. And the shot! It's a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's become a case of men against boys. Caceres. Van der Vaart. Romario. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Scholes. Oh, that's ambitious. Caceres. Van der Vaart has created one goal already. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Romario. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koller. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's a nicely measured pass. Neymar. Nakata. And it's Scholes. Scholes goes on a run down the left wing. Here's Roberto Carlos. And that's another good win of the ball. Koller. Good spot, he's seen the run. Neymar. There's the shot!
2 added minutes has been in the
Denied
game.
at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's out for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. And he's being shifted off it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beckham. Big header! This time surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. And that's been won straight back. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he put it away? Caught offside that time. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now Tramario. And Tramario! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Caceres gets over and intercepts. Van der Vaart. Now Tramario. Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
This might spell hits one! Well, what a be quick to recover this. And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Neymar. White hurtling down that right flank. Batistuta. Neymar. That is a great pick out. He's found the way through. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Keeper has taken decisive action. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
Today,
it is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
And we're off again.
Martin Caceres.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
great hit!
Number 19.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Tramario. He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. Costa Curta. Oh, easy pickings there. Nesta. No, that's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And they're quick to get it back. No luck with that dink over the top. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! He scores! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
After 69 minutes.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets his pass away. That's really well cleared. That could spell trouble. Great ball if he can get there.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here?
And Romario! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Number 9.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 15.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you just...
Oh, that was no routine save.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 7. Rafael van der Vaart.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Number 18. Zaraberto.
He gets big. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Deftly away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution. Harun getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
White kept aware, and it is... And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
By the gates. I'm sure they will make
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's picked his way through. And it's Cáceres.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Now it's Neymar. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. And it's Neymar. Romario. Bellingham. Bellingham powering forward here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Batistuta. He's got the shot away! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Neymar. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. He gets big. It's in. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Has been indicated.
Iniesta. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1.
Sure to put any litter in the bins.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
So once again, we're underway.
Martin Cáceres. Coming on the field, number 20.
Maradona, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
Short changes him with that pass. Maradona gets into some space. Oh, nice touch.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Maradona. Punched away. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that looks a decent ball. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one.
That is
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Van der Vaart. Now Costa Curta. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe! They've done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Franz Beckenbauer.
So, time for
Number
changes
8,
on both sides, actually.
Number 9,
Milan take a 2-goal
Romario.
lead and are looking good for the win. Goal! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
This is threatening to become a rip. And now the hit! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Mbappe. There's the hit! It's a goal! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on. And time is up. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
He's tried one! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has not gone well. Caught offside that time. And he's only too happy to take that back. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Danger averted for now. And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta. It's a good spell of possession, this. Neymar. Torres. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looks for the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Nesta getting this one clear. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! Goal! Belgium are back in business with a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Belgium grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Costa Curta. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Eto'o. Tries a shot! There it is! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Belgium go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rodri. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a smashing, good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Throwing. Costa Curta. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. He's through, now is he in? And one more try!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He can run onto that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. That was just... Oh, terrible pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, super find. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Belgium clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Takes on his marker. Rodri gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
He's having a go! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Batistuta.
Belgium surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Van der Vaart in acres of space out wide.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Bellingham with the clearance.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes
Bellingham
has been indicated.
Dixon. Terrific header! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And
any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't.
Oh, here's a chance!
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Just eases him off the ball. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. That's a fabulous ball. Decent hit! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Neymar. Can he finish? Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And we have our very first corner. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi! What a hit, the save was firm.
Turkey have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's Neymar. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. Now here's the delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Belts one. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Maradona. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Bellingham getting this one clear. Now it's Eto'o. Distributed tidily. Oh, this looks sharp. And they're quick to get it back. That is good alertness.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute at a
Guardiola.
time.
And here's Messi. And that intercept. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
To give your support to our better stadium.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Number 10.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Coming on the field.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Number 19,
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Collar might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Turkey applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days.
And Messi!
The attendance
60 minutes played.
71,649.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi! Now who's... And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Stood up well to him there. Well, played right into his path.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He won't be happy with that one.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Hannes. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Guti.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And here's from Mario.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's had a shot! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the win...
Hits one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. And he's had a hit! It's loose now, and they want to get... So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's gone forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cáceres, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that could set him on his way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Turkey with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Cáceres. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Goes looking wide. Always onto this. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Cáceres. Neymar. He's got full.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Neymar. And here's Torres. Torres stood his ground strongly. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Van der Vaart. He's shifting. Van der Vaart! Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, But at half-time, it is 1-0.
That drinking is only allowed in
What
the
do you think
areas
we're up
shown on
to
this
after
map.
45
Thank you very
minutes?
much for your
A lead
cooperation.
that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fernando Torres.
There's the start of the
Number
second half.
5, Martin Cáceres.
Well, it's been tight, Peter,
Coming
but
on the
I'm
field,
expecting things to
number
open up
20,
now and we get some
Jan
free-flowing
Koller.
football.
Number 19, Costa Curta.
Now it's
Substitution
Messi.
taking place.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Koller. Ernest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great run on the overlap here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cleared without hesitation. Van der Vaart. Bastoni.
The attendance for this match was
And that's another good win of the ball.
71,898.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Eto'o.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. And the finish! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Turkey grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finish.
Harun! It's in! And they've got their lead back. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Del Piero.
Turkey really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Goes back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Very much into the last knockings. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's on his way. He's going for goal. And collective relief etched on the faces of... And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Van der Vaart claiming the Man of the Match
Just a
award,
quick announcement,
and there
it
is
now
very
time for
little
our
room for
special
argument.
lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were
Your
walking through the
reflections
gates.
then, Jim.
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They stretched their opponents at every given opportunity, and they ran them ragged.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what It's Iniesta! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Well read, nice interception. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Romario is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rodri. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No way through. Iniesta. Shot a goal! And it's come back out to him. Worth a try, but not this time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart from me, and he's had a good go at it.
Oh, what has happened here? Vinicius Junior. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is good alertness. That's a nicely measured pass. And Romario!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, played right into his path. Romario! He scored! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah,
It's Iniesta!
he did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Milan take the lead. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Fernando Torres.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 20.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids is wide and looking to get onto this. Nicked it back promptly. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that stage.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Caceres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a very... Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Iniesta. No, he is not giving anything away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Climbs up big! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
The goal scorer for Milan.
And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Number 9.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 8.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 15.
Batistuta, and Batistuta! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Romario.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Oh, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
He gets big!
Substitutions taking
And that's
place.
past the post.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer cuts it out. He's through here. Oh, important interception. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Neymar.
There will be
5 minutes to add. Pass is just off target. That's a sharp pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Davids. Irwin. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so...